Yes, people, you're locked into the Powers for Breakfast show. Are you ready to be edutained? Powers.
Are you mad? It's myself, 100 Eyes on the Powers for Breakfast show, and we are here with the lovely Anita. Woo, 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 woo. How you doing, Anita?
I'm good. Peace and blessings, everyone. In good spirits. Good spirits. How you doing, 100?
I'm good, man. We got Anita in the studio. You know what? You know what, people? I don't think you don't understand. It's that time.
Powers.
It's that time. It's that time. We got Anita here from the Tribe. And the Tribe is a clothing line.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But people, if you want to hear more about this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all of that. You feel me? YouTube.com, Powers Network, Powers for Breakfast. You done know, you done know. Anita, lovely Anita.
Yes, my brother. Yes.
What is the Tribe?
So the Tribe simply stands for Tradition, Rituals, Inspire Black Excellence.
I love that name.
Thank you.
I love it. I love it. Can you just look at the name? I don't know if you can see it. I don't know if you can see it. You can't see it. You can't see it. But that is a business card. I'm gonna put the logo on there just so you can see it. But tell us a little bit about yourself, Anita.
Right. So I am.
Where are you from?
I'm born here, and so my parents. But background-wise, mum's side is Jamaican, dad's side is Dominican.
Oh, so what do you gravitate towards more?
Oh, do you know what? It's a bit of both. It's a bit of both. My mum's side definitely Jamaican, but I love the Dominican side. There's so much that I'm still trying to find out about it.
Okay.
I think because my dad didn't really share too much.
And why is that?
I think probably like his own stuff. But I think probably because like the dynamic of the family is quite big. Okay. So.
To be fair, out of all the Caribbean islands, you don't really know much about Dominica, shockingly.
I know, and it's like one of the most. It's kind of like one of the islands that's most untouched. So it's very nature-based, mountains, forest, greenery. Nice. Yeah, it's a vibe.
Have you been there?
Have I been there? No.
Oh shit, we're talking pictures.
It's on the list. It's on the list. So
nothing wrong with it. You'll go there.
I know, in time.
Have you been Jamaica?
I'm meant to go this year, actually.
Bumba clock.
So it was either Jamaica or Ghana. I was like, you know what? Let me touch down in my roots. So
okay.
Yeah. So
Ghana.
That's my background.
Yeah.
Yeah. By day, pharmacy technician, and then.
Oh, you're a pharmacy technician.
Yes, I am.
Elaborate. Tell the people what that is. What are you doing to support your dreams?
Well, do you know what? Pharmacy technician, but I think the amazing thing about it is that I work with a couple. They're Nigerian,
nice.
But it's a small community pharmacy, and you know he's not just a pharmacist, he's a mentor to me.
Okay.
Absolutely love him. So you know he's in a lot of businesses himself, and that inspires me. So whenever I have reservations or something about the Tribe, then I can go to him. Talk, and I'm just like, okay, how do you feel about this? And then, you know, we'll go back and forth and we'll vibe. So, yeah, but pharmacy technician, it's a lot to do with, you know, medications, prescriptions, dealing with queries with patients.
Jeez. That's like the other end of the spectrum to what you really love, isn't it?
I know, right?
That's crazy.
A technician is just under a pharmacist. So in terms of like prescribing, getting the prescriptions ready, you know, making the necessary judgment calls on certain things, talking to hospitals whenever patients go into hospital. So
is it stressful?
Yeah, it is. I'm not gonna lie. It's very
worth it.
It is.
You getting awards from it?
I do. I've definitely. If it wasn't for him, I didn't start as a pharmacy technician, so I've done all the training.
Well done.
In that place. So I think the longest time I've been there for almost March will be 8 years. I've been there, but it doesn't feel like work. It feels a lot like family. So it is family. They're my family. So yeah, I do that. But it does definitely tie because I love science, and when it comes to the tribe, and obviously the inspiration from the Dogon tribe, that's, where the science kind of ties in together.
Oh.
So
okay. Well, since you mentioned it, let's just dive into it. All right, boom. I love the tribe clothing. I love the print. I love the logo.
Thank you.
I love the colours.
Ah,
I can't lie. I love that.
Thank you.
I'm a colour man. I love it.
Listen.
But you know what really got me is when I read your bio and it talked about your inspiration was from the Dogon tribe.
Yeah.
And you know what? I would like to ask, what drew you to that? You're Dominican and Jamaican. What drew you to Mali?
Do you know what? It's because I have to give praise to my dad. Before we became Muslim, he was very heavy in the Pan-African movement. I wouldn't say became Muslim. I would say like chose that particular lifestyle. But I'll come back to that. He was very much about self-awareness. I never, in terms of colorism and everything, I never felt that. Like my dad, in terms of representation, like my sister and I, we had our own dollies, and I think the beautiful thing about it is that I had a dolly that looked like me, and she had a dolly that looked like her, so she's slightly lighter than I am. And it was the alphabet books, but it was called Afrobets. Like I remember all of that. He made sure that all the books were black books.
Oh, dope. He set you on the path then.
He set the foundation was there.
But
so
that's very important in a black household.
Yeah.
That gets set.
Yeah.
And I think, you know what? Let's give Dad a little round of applause, because you know what?
Big up, Dad.
Yeah, not a lot of fathers.
I know you're listening, Dad.
Salute to Popsy. Not a lot of fathers really take that role on. I know they do, but in this day and age, it is so important to highlight these things to our sisters and brothers who are coming up, so they can pass it down. Yes,
you having a foundation and knowing your past, so you'll be able to move in the present is.
And look where you are today.
I know
you got a clothing brand using the inspiration that you've been brought.
Yeah,
that's brilliant, man.
I mean, coupled with, so obviously that was the foundation, and then you go and you do your own studies, and between being in the nation and that particular, the teachings, everything that encompasses, and just understanding, black power and black presence, and the whole metaphysical realm of Africa and just black people. I
want to dive in a bit about the Dogons.
Oh yeah, I'm getting to that.
Please elaborate to us, what are the Dogons for people that don't know out there? What is the
they're
Dogons?
a tribe in Mali. That they're kind of connected to, I think when you read, they're one of the ancient tribes, and when you read them or read any literature about them, they're connected with coming from Africa, and also the Anunnakis as well.
Anunnakis.
So they're a Dogon tribe. The tribe is in Mali, and they are known for being able to project or connect with the Sirius. There's like 2-star systems: Sirius Star A and Sirius Star B. Yeah, and that's kind of like the basis of, I would say, their tradition, their religious doctrine, and using that, they've been known to predict things into the future. So in terms of, they call it the Po, and the Po now in medical literature would be known as the atom.
Oh, so what have they predicted that's come true?
So in terms of like string theory, the atom, the Big Bang theory, they've predicted that how many, like thousands and thousands of years ago.
Okay.
And then I think it was 40 years after that, then you had the scientific community that came in and was able to verify what that they predicted. So
I heard a little story about that, actually.
Yeah.
That they could only see the star from a giant telescope in the 1940s, but the Dogons saw it.
Have been seeing it.
Been seeing
it. They say that they come from the particular star itself. I mean, is it that?
So when we talk about stars, what are we talking about here? What are stars? Because there's so much different. I've heard so much stuff since I've left school about what stars are.
What?
From what I know,
You trying to give me a science lesson?
I know, but Are stars suns?
They call them like balls of energy. I think you can say that they're like suns. I'm not. Don't completely quote me.
We're not going to do that.
Well, don't completely quote me, but yes, they're definitely. You can say that like mini suns, like balls of energy, burning from how many thousands of light years away from the Earth. But those particular stars are distinctive.
Are the Dogons, when they're talking about we come from certain stars, are they talking about portals? Or are they saying we had spaceships that came from stars? Like, what are they really saying?
They're saying, in the most simplest terms, from what I understand, because I mean, I'm still studying them. I don't claim to know everything. That there is life out in the galaxy, very present, and that's literally where life began within the universe, and they kind of came from the star, or they was able to. I would say they came from the star, I would say, and settled on Earth. That's simple. Everything else in between, they kind of go into it. You can YouTube it and find out like their whole kind of like origin story.
Yep.
But based on that, basically life we came from the galaxies.
You know what?
Itself.
I deal with the Dogons. I can't lie. I like them. I've watched a couple of documentaries about them, and you know what? It's sacred and it's very protected. Whatever they're doing over there, because you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. No word of a lie. No word of a lie. When I was watching documentaries and they were saying secret stuff to the reporters, would you believe the cameras like used to burn out?
Oh, is it?
Like it weren't meant to get out, or it'll go blurry, or it'll be distorted. All the footage, every single footage.
I'm not surprised. I think there's certain things that that are above our comprehension.
Facts.
I think it depends on how open we are as people and as individuals to be able to accept something as truth. And as far as, I mean, like, we just kind of, some of us understand, or some of us accept that there's life outside in the universe. There's more beings out there, without sounding too kind of, lack of a better word, crazy. But there's definitely life out there, and there's particular secrets. I think like you have to be able to get to a certain level, just like you have the Dogon, and Dogon is like a spiritual advisor in the Dogon tribe. And
is he like the chief?
Basically, like the chief, spiritual chief, and has been imparted with the wisdom from the previous chiefs before. So, nothing before its time. You have to give people milk before you give them the meat.
Oy.
So I can't claim that one. That was from the nation, but yes.
Where is it? Wait for it. Alright, cool. Let's jump back into the tribe, man. So what's your creative process? What is your creative process? What sparks the idea of you creating a piece?
So, do you know what's funny? It's colours, and someone did ask me this. It's a lot to do with sorry.
It's okay.
Life, colours, culture, listening to what's going on with the community. And just, I said life, didn't I? Yeah. Life itself, traditions, history. That is the process. Like I do, it takes me a minute. This is why I don't want to put out pieces every second, because it takes time for me to fashion an idea. Yeah, man. So
it's ready when it's ready, isn't it?
Yeah, it's ready when it's ready. Yeah, just like I was thinking, what was I watching? Funny enough, I was watching Orange is the New Black, but I was thinking the New Black. And then I was like, the New Black. Networking encourages wealth. Okay.
Mad.
So that's one of the t-shirts on the website. Yes.
I do like that. And I'm going to give you this one for it as well. What's your best work so far to the state?
Ooh.
What's your favourite piece? I like that jacket you're wearing, I must say.
Thank you. I
love the colours.
Yes. Shades of melanin. Yes. Shades of melanin.
What's your best work?
My favourite one. Do you know what? I think It has to be the anchor jumpers.
Anchor jumpers.
Yes, the anchor jumpers. Yes.
Yes, people. We are going to be doing a review on the Tribe clothing this afternoon. So the anchor jumpers, you're definitely going to be seeing it on the review channel.
Yes.
And we're going to link it to this interview as well. So please continue. Elaborate.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm a lover of colours.
Okay.
Vibrancy. Just I love it. So I don't seek any type of anchor print. It has to be particular that connects with me. And I think my favourite one has to be the first anchor jump I did that you will see. And it's got a mixture of like pink tones, blue, orange, but it looks like it's the tree of life. But then it also looks like it's the placenta of a woman.
I think I've seen that. I've definitely seen that.
And I love how when people wear it, they're just like, what was your idea behind that? And I just like, even though I have a particular idea, I love that people can take their interpretation. I'm like, it is what you want it to be. So when you wear it, if you feel like it's the neurons from the brain and electrons connecting together, then that's what it is. So it's
the Tribe.
It is the Tribe.
Yeah.
It is the Tribe.
And
so
it's not Tribe one word. It's T.R.I.B.E.
Get into it.
Yeah, get into it. Don't just type the Tribe like it's anything normal. This is exclusive, bruh.
Yes,
make sure you put them dots in between each letter.
It's an extension of you, like I say, and they, the anchor ones are limited edition. So it's like once that print is done, then it doesn't come out again.
So the clothing line's been about since 2019?
Yes.
Yes.
So, but I've made a presence on Instagram, but I haven't really started to take it where it needs to go until like last year.
But I've seen you regular, so you are doing.
Yeah.
Come on. It's what it is. You're active. You're pushing your stuff. I got to salute. I got to rate it. You're a winner. You're a winner.
Thank you. Yes.
So you've been in the game for 2 years, right?
Yes.
Officially.
Yes.
What difficulties have you occurred along the way as a fashion designer?
I would say probably getting myself out there. Just
So marketing.
Yeah, the marketing.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's its own segment alone. You gotta pay someone to do that, or you gotta be fully on the computer. That's literally what I'm clocking at here. Really,
yeah.
That's the truth. You're a creative person. You want to stay creative, and you can't get your mind blocked up by doing too much.
Yes,
Do you feel what I'm saying?
And that's it. Like at one point, the creativity just kind of wavered, and I'm like, okay, I need to go back and look at why I'm doing this, how I want to do this, where I want to take it, and everything else. So
you see what I want to ask you is what advice would you give to upcoming designers? But I'm gonna ask you that after the break. Powers. You see what? You know what? This is what I like Anita. Anita's a real G still. I said to her, "You ready?" You know what she said? We stay ready. So she was never not ready. She's that's winning mentality out here. You crazy? Big up Anita from the Tribe. You can follow them at the Tribe Nation 2019 on Instagram. Yep. Is that everywhere?
Instagram, yes, if you type in The Tribe on Facebook, but mainly on Instagram, and then the website is www.tribenation2019.com.
Okay, let's get back to the question where we left it at. So what difficulties have you endured?
Yeah, so I think marketing, creativity, having creative blocks, and I think those are the two right now, if I'm being honest. I think for a while I went on a little literature break because I am definitely somebody who loves to read and research, but I had to kind of, again, pull it back, figure out what I wanted to do with Tribe, what was the purpose of it, what I wanted to achieve. So yeah,
I like that because you're trying to put a meaning behind and a purpose behind it. You're not just trying to start a clothing line to make money. Obviously the end goal is money. Let's not be silly.
Of course, yes.
But it didn't start from I want to make money. You had a meaning behind it. You done your research behind it. And not a lot of clothing lines are like that, to be fair.
Listen,
to be fair,
you
got Polo, that's not as deep as yours already.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Representation. I literally mean that. I want it to be an extension of that person that buys it.
Mad.
And they're proud to wear it. So,
Mad.
yeah.
Mad.
Purpose.
What I'm going to say to you, darling, what advice would you give to people? Especially upcoming designers.
I would say make sure that this is your purpose. You know, you're going to have times where you waver and you question yourself.
Okay.
But that purpose and the energy of wanting to bring out something because no one's ever done anything like you have before. You have to make sure that is key. You need to have a foundation, and then you need to have a plan. Don't have too much of a plan where you don't execute it and you're afraid, because part of it is having the courage to just execute it. And don't be afraid if you're still working, and use that money to invest back into your business, because I'm still doing that. Don't think that you need to apply for a loan. Down the road, that will come. But if you've got the drive, you've got the determination, you've got the discipline, make it happen.
Okay, that's your mindset. So where do you see yourself in 5 years with the Tribe Nation?
Ooh,
That's dope.
Do you know what? I see myself as simple, just like Nike. Just like it's a lifestyle. I want it to be a lifestyle. I want it to be all over. So all over as in like all over London, statewide.
But you're getting all over London right now, aren't you? Because you're doing lots of pop-up shops, aren't you?
I am.
So where's your next pop-up shop? Tell them.
Okay, so I've got quite a few coming up actually.
Oh, what? I think I've seen one.
Yeah, so I've got one next month in Brixton, Electric Lane.
I've seen that one.
Shout out to Unity Link Up. Pap, pap, pap.
Big up.
So that's the 12th of February, kind of like Valentine's weekend. Okay. So I'll be there, and then the next one is the 26th of March. Venue to be confirmed, but that's with another brand. Shout out UK brand.
Jesus.
And then that's March, April, and then I'm back in Brixton again for April. But all the information is on Instagram. So that's it so far. There's more coming down the pipeline, but yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
And that is the stepping stones, people, on how to get out here.
That is pop-up shops. Listen, don't sleep on the pop-up shops.
Definitely not.
And making sure that you get or connect yourself with as many events companies as you possibly can. Okay. And then you see how,
networking.
Those people, how they work, and if you vibe with it.
Your network is your net worth. That's facts, isn't it?
That's it. That's your tribe.
Hello. I want to pull this out for you, but I know you can't see it properly.
Shameless plug.
Hey. But yo, I'm honoured you came today, because when I saw your pieces, I wanted to hit you up a little while ago, but all in perfect timing.
Of course.
And here we are today. You feel me?
Thank you. I'm so humbled that you reached out.
I like the jumpers. I do. Obviously, I can't wear them because they look a bit...
Which one?
The long ones. I like them. I love the material of that material.
This?
No.
The long jumpers?
The long jumpers. The long ones.
I'm trying to think.
In your advert, you got a pink one on. There's someone wearing a pink one.
Oh, the dress.
The dress jumpers.
Oh, yes.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, I know.
I'll cop them for someone. Easy.
Do you know what? It's going out. I mean, the grey one is the popular one, but sadly, that one's going to be no more.
Why?
So it's only the pink one. That one is in terms of where I sourced it.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, so
I see.
We're rolling with the pink one right now. I mean, they may come back. You never know. But more we keep moving forward. We keep moving forward. So, but the pink ones are still available online until they're not.
Okay.
But yes.
So people, go get them. Go cop them, because I'm telling you, they're 5-star things out here. I felt them. They look good. Hey, if you want to buy someone a present, they'll be more than thankful. You feel me?
Yes.
You feel me?
But I'm like I said, we keep moving forward. I'm working on a puffer jacket right now.
Oh.
So I did bring one. So you get to see it. But it's not quite, again, this is what I'm saying, with the way I execute my stuff, it's not quite the where I'm getting it made. We're not quite there yet with it. So I don't want to just bring it out just to say, I've got a puffer jacket. I'm like, no. I need it to look and fall correctly for both male and female. So
that's the only way to really run something, though, to be fair. You can't watch face. You can't.
Yes.
It's when I'm ready, it's coming out. End of that. because I know it's not ready.
Yes.
It may look good to you,
This is what I'm saying.
but the longevity of it, it
hello.
won't hit you because it's not ready.
Hello. And
You
this
feel
is
me?
what I'm saying. Like, Tribe are timeless pieces. That's what we're trying to do. Mood pieces, timeless pieces out here. So,
How's your family? Do they support your brand a lot?
absolutely, like, shout out to my family. Absolutely love them. You know,
Dope.
the models that you see, actually, the guy is my brother and the girl
Shout out.
is my sister. The one that's actually on the main website
Yeah.
that you see. Big up Aisha and Naheem. Yeah, that's,
Big up.
yeah, they're there, and if they're not able to come to pop-up shots with me, it's my mum rolling. So it's a whole family affair.
That's
my
dope.
dad too. So
That's dope.
I love them. They support. They're so proud. They're so proud of me, and I just
That's the push though. I
Yeah.
think a lot of people don't understand the powers of that. Because it's a hidden power that
Listen.
a lot of people make it or they don't make it because of that.
this
you know,
is what I'm saying.
it's serious.
Like, you know, they're part of my tribe, respectively, as well as, you know, my boss. And shout out to Fashion Prince. That's my other guy, Marlon, that helps me with pieces.
Mad.
I call him my sensei because he knows so much about, you know, fashion and textiles. So I love them all. Please support him too. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
So,
What's his tag?
Herb Fashion Prince. So URB Fashion Prince. So you can type that in Google and you'll be able to find him. So his pieces are like, embroidery, anything you want to do.
Okay, that's dope,
Please do
people.
him.
That is Anita from the tribe. I told you, people, make sure you check out the review we're going to give her clothing so you can see it in more detail.
Yes.
That's going to be in HD quality where you can see bits, every little stitching. Yeah? We're going to rate it out of 5 stars as well.
Okay.
I'm going to give it an honest rating as well.
Okay, that's fair.
No
That's fair.
bias rating.
That's fair.
I know you come showing us love and that, but
I know, but you know what? You wouldn't be being honest. You wouldn't be you.
And we want you to be great.
Of course.
You can't be great without no truth.
It has to be,
You feel
feedback
me?
is feedback. So.
You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I need to know about Tribe Nation. I want to go into a couple other things.
Okay, cool.
Still. Do you have any hidden talents? Oh.
I love I mean,
What talents are
all
hidden?
the videos that you see,
You edit them.
I do edit them,
But-
so I do love that. And music is my other, music and dance.
What, you
I
sing?
love to dance. Yeah, I sing.
Oh, you are on a radio station.
I sing, but
Oh,
it's not, no, yeah, no.
should I-
I'm like,
We'll save it.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
for what?
I just tested.
I know.
You know, some people just
Trying.
freestyle. Like, yeah, but that's cool. We already found out you done music today. So, you have any songs online and stuff?
I don't know. I never really pursued it like that.
You just love it.
Yeah, I just love to sing. I mean, I would love to
We never
maybe. I know. I maybe like go into a studio and do something eventually, but
And dance, you said.
yeah. I mean, I think
What type of
everyone loves to dance. I love to do all kinds of dancing.
Oh, dope.
Dope.
What's favourite music?
I'm
What's your
eclectic.
favourite genre of music?
Oh, that's still hard. Okay, right
What's your favourite
now,
artist?
I know. See, this is what I'm saying. Eclectic. I can go from like rock music to
I feel you.
Nat King Cole.
I feel you. It's about mood. How you
Yes,
feeling?
My mood.
It's the energies.
But I do love Afrobeats. Like I do love Wizkid. Anyway, yes, Wizkid. I love.
I love Wizkid as well.
but that's
Wizkid's the king of
kinda
Afrobeats, you think? I think so.
At first, I thought it was Burna Boy. But then,
You know
but
what?
it's when-
Everyone said that. But
yes.
in hindsight,
But in hindsight, when he came out with Wizkid, that album right there,
True
made in
love.
Lagos.
oh,
Hey,
Oh.
my brother.
hey,
Yes.
I keep telling everyone, Wizkid is the Don Dada of
Listen.
Afrobeats. He was doing it before it was even popular. He
Uh-huh.
runs the track.
He does.
Every song, he finesses it.
I mean, look at him and Thames. Like, that song is timeless. Timeless. So, I mean, like, Afrobeats. Behind that, I do love a Caribbean dance hall, reggae music. I think one that touches my soul
Ooh. What touches your
is the
soul?
Revival Bash. Like, old reggae music.
Like
Like
ska?
Sandra Cross.
Okay.
And Winston Reedy,
Okay.
all of those. Obviously, you got Bob Marley, but those also, I think that's part of why I am who I am as well. My
Okay.
parents, when it comes to old school reggae music,
No, I hear that.
They was licking it.
You know what? I agree with you fully. I'm exactly the same. My father used to play reggae music every Sunday rising. Every Sunday rising about Phil. I used to wake up with the bass going through my chest. I used to just wake up happily and come out.
And do you know what? And that's the tradition and the rituals of the tribe. Those are the things that we do, and we're not cognizant of it. It's just something that of every Sunday that's coming out, and that's a tradition of yours. That's a ritual of yours.
You know what? You're right about that, because you know what? Thank the Lord he did play reggae. Imagine he was playing something else every morning. Who would I be today?
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like laid my foundations.
And then it's going to go around, and then you're going to pass it down to your children.
Already, to be fair.
So you see? So
you know what I'm saying? But can I explain something? This is Pals for Breakfast, and I call it the home of control music. Control was an original idea that I thought of, where you can mix reggae with modern trap and blend it, because I believe you can fuse a couple things, and you can make something really.
Of course. Oh, that's a vibe.
But we are still manifesting it. So
that's a vibe.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do it.
This is the home of contril music.
Yes,
that's what it is.
I'm behind you. Love it. I was gonna ask you what that meant, but yeah.
Conscious, too real for TV.
Oh, I think you deserve your own powers for that.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm gonna take that one. Listen, I'm gonna catch you off guard now, yeah? Woo!
Oh.
Have you took the vaccine?
No.
Why not?
It's not something that I need to take. I'm very much on a herbal tip. So even though I am a pharmacy technician, obviously the choice is down to each individual, but it's coming from the background I do, and obviously nation as well. We're taught to.
So you keep saying the nation. What are we talking about here? Are we talking about Nation of Islam?
I am.
Pause moment. We're gonna dive into that stuff there. Continue, please. Finish what you're saying.
So I mean, just again from that background, we're scientists, so we're taught to kind of seek and break down things, and it is just not something that the body needs right now. There's just too many statistics, there's trials from doctors, so on and so forth, that have flagged up a lot of things that you need to think about in terms of immune system. Not necessarily right now, but down the line, how is the vaccine going to affect you and your immune system? Some, they're fine, but for others, it hasn't turned out very well, and it's just not something that I need.
It's like Russian roulette, isn't it? Really,
it is.
Like if you get hit with it, you're bad. If you get the injection, and you get hit with it, it's bad again. So it's like you gotta be really lucky out here to dodge it.
You do.
Especially once you get it. Oh
my gosh! I'm telling you, the way that they're trying to force it down your throat, but.
I don't want to stay stuck on the vaccine stuff, because we talk about it every bloody month. It's jarring, to be fair. But what I want to say is this on the vaccine, and put it to bed. Did you know when a virus is out? Well, you would know this. Vaccinating during a pandemic causes the virus to mutate. Is that a fact? That's what I heard. So it got me questioning, why are people getting vaccinated then while there's a pandemic? If viruses are known for mutating during pandemics, because it's like a baby, right? A baby is like a sponge. The brain's like a sponge. It picks up all these new things. Yeah. So if the virus is a new virus, it's gonna behave in a way like every animal and thing that exists on this earth.
Mutate and adapt.
So with that information already out there, how are we still rolling over like this? It's ridiculous, I think, to be fair.
It's I think it's probably a lot to do with the fear,
mind control.
That too.
It's shocking how quick everyone rolled over. I think that's what it is for me. How everyone just lay down like what my belly kind of thing. It's like, come on, people.
When the fear of your livelihood is being challenged, that really is. You kind of like stand the test of time. Are you going to stand strong, or are you going to fold? Because if that means that you're not able to move around as freely, you're not able to travel. A lot of people, especially when you're you're working to live. You're not working you're working to survive. You're not working to live. You know, you're just like, I need to get out. I need to be able to move around. So
I hear that.
that fear is a serious thing.
Because you're a pharmacist technician, so you hearing it live and direct, innit?
Yes. Yeah.
But you ain't been vaccinated.
But I know what I'm talking about.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying we maybe need to follow you, because if you're a pharmacist technician, you ain't been vaccinated, and everyone's running there, and you have more knowledge than a lot of other people about viruses and stuff. It's maybe like it's a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? Just to open your eyes up a bit into this thing.
You know what? Well, I think it helps to have a science background. However, at the same time,
science is everything, though, really.
Yeah, but
the Most High is the greatest scientist.
It's true. This is what I'm saying. But you should also look into it. Do not just listen to what I'm saying.
Of course.
Go and do your research for yourself.
Of course.
And make sure you do extensive research. So I'm not trying to be biased. I'm like, if you do, based on the research that you do and the things that you come across, if you feel that you need to take it, then okay. You know, I pray that you won't have any side effects. And then if you don't take it based on the research that you've done, then okay.
Health is wealth, people, man. That's what I'm going to say on the matter, bro. You can decide to put whatever you want in your body if you don't know what it is, or you can decide to take care of yourself properly.
Yep.
That's the truth of it.
I'm telling
Stop being so lazy. And I mean lazy mentality. Because it's simple things. A 10-minute walk a day that will build up to 15, then build up to 20. Before you know, you're doing 30 minutes. Before you know, you're jogging. Before you know, you're like, come on, little by little, a lot gets done.
And most of it is your immune system, and you know, it's about your gut, the gut health.
Gut health.
So
gut health.
It's imperative that it really is about
Parents are from the Nation of Islam.
Yes.
Okay. So how was you raised? What are their teachings? And are you still in the nation?
Yeah, so practicing.
The nation was started by Elijah Muhammad, right?
Yes. Well,
Honourable
Elijah Muhammad.
Yes.
One came before him called Master Fard Muhammad, who started it first. He came into North America in about 1930. I'm still rusty, put that out there. But
That's fine.
But yes, and he came across Elijah Muhammad, gave him the teachings, in so many words, black empowerment and doing for self, really. So that started in Detroit, and then it expanded all over the world. And then he taught, as people know, Malcom X and Minister Farrakhan, Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Yes, he did. Yes. All of them came out from this one particular teachings. And did I say Dr. Khalid? Yes, Dr. Khalid as well.
Khalid Muhammad.
Yes.
I love him.
Yes.
He's my guy.
I know.
My guy still.
So, and then, so in terms of it starting over here, as you know, Minister Farrakhan is banned based off, the teaching. So he's not able. He's never been here. So everything.
You got YouTube, bro.
Yes,
there's
YouTube.
nothing here for you, cause the woke ones are here already. Like, what?
I know. Obviously, he wanted to come and see, his people, because obviously he is Caribbean
and get stoned by the others.
Listen, so yeah, so that was the teachings, and then it was via like cassette tapes at the time that believers, again coming from kind of like a Pan-African background, I would say the majority of us, and listening to something, wanting something more, like okay, Christianity is not doing it, or something just seems off, so let me hear what they have to say. And that's how the nation grew over here.
Okay.
And down the line, my dad heard the message and he was like, I vibes with this, and here we are.
Salute. So, I have a lot of respect for your dad still, just from how you've come and shown your presence still. He was raised well. I like that. So salute your mother and father.
Yes, mum too. Love you.
Before we continue, how's the Powers tea? You're drinking powdered peppermint tea. How is it?
It is. It's lovely. Thank you so much.
Is it nice?
Try not to drink too much. Yeah.
Oh, no problem.
So
back to NOI.
Yes.
I will say something. Okay. I'm gonna say something. You're gonna have to correct me. I don't care. You're gonna have to correct me. Did the Nation of Islam kill Malcom X?
No.
Are you sure?
Emphatically, no.
Okay,
no.
Cool. Because I watched a documentary on Netflix. I know it's
As
hard.
you do, yes. I've watched that, yes.
Let me
I've
stop.
watched that same
Please
documentary.
elaborate what you know, because I did find it suspicious still.
I mean, okay, so the information on like the NOI.org website, you can find the COINTELPRO papers that explain situation between Malcolm's death. I think we're still trying to get them to open up the case. I think the case is closed right now as to who did it. But
Closed by who?
this is what I'm saying. But, you know, I will say this. No, he was not responsible. I think how can I say this? The circumstances around his death and how he felt about the Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the reservations. It may have appeared so, but there were so many factors in that, from certain people in the nation who were moles, as you get in any type of organization, from Marcus Garvey to Martin Luther King to Fred Hampton, the Black Panthers. So there was moles literally everywhere because they were trying to prevent the rise of a Black Messiah, which was expressed by one of the presidents. I can't remember his name right now. So that, coupled with that, so the Malcolm was followed by the FBI and COINTELPRO. I think COINTELPRO, I believe, someone correct me if I'm wrong, was put together specifically for Black organizations.
I can see that.
So that wasn't, so that from the president, they kind of put that together to follow all organizations to keep down any type of Black movements. So coupled with, you have that. So they were in the nation as well. They were with Malcolm. I believe his right hand man was FBI as well. Yes, he was. Yeah, FBI. And that's the thing. They infiltrate. So like, they are like your right hand man. So all of that played a factor. It was the FBI that killed them. And now Dick Gregory had a YouTube video explaining the angles of the bullets and everything else. So I think because there was a dissension between Elijah Muhammad and Malcolm,
they used it against.
They used that against, and then with certain believers, or quote unquote believers, that were inside.
Has the NOI denounced that then? Have they said, yo, it's not us, it's them?
Many times, many times. But people
still believe to follow the narrative.
Yeah.
It's who's got, but it's what's in your face, isn't it? To be fair.
But I think it's, again, like you said, it's about doing the study. I think some of us really want it to be the nation so badly that we overlook logic, and that, again,
I agree.
Fred Hampton, Black Panthers, Martin Luther King, even Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey came from, Jamaican, and his right hand man was an FBI informant. I remember watching that document. I was like, are you being serious? Like, literally every organization that we had.
Garvey died of complications to the heart, they said, didn't it?
Yeah, but
Do you know any more info since his right hand man was a mole?
No, what I do know is that in terms of the finances and everything else, he entrusted this man with all of that, and the FBI took away everything.
See?
Everything. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually killed him too, but yeah. In terms of, like I said, Judas and the Black Messiah, I would urge everybody to watch that. And so you can take away the emotion of it, take away how you feel. I mean, we're all for the empowerment of Black people and wanting to come together as one nation. Yeah. We want to see something like Marcus Garvey. We want to see us thriving like the Black Wall Street. And we deserve to do so. However, we're working with some serious entities, some serious powers at the moment. And they're serious about trying to stop the rise of a Black Messiah because they know who we are. So anywhere that they can get in between us, if it's in regards to finances, if it's in regards to emotions, relationship-wise, if it's in regards to power, they're going to do it. They're going to infiltrate.
I hear that.
And so Judas and the Black Messiah, just watch that, and then you can, get a small snippet, just a small snippet of their mindset, how they move and how they plan and how they plot and execute, destroying us from the inside.
Yeah. I can see that. I see our people every day. I can see it.
Yeah.
You can see it.
And I think in that time, and you have to, sorry.
You mentioned Greenwood. That's Tulsa, Oklahoma, Black Wall Street.
Yes.
That was literally 101 years ago from today. Not today.
Oh, was it?
Not today, but it's 101 years ago. And 101 years is a long time. And we're still going through the same doctrine. And it's like, does it even make sense?
It doesn't make no sense at all. It doesn't make no sense.
Don't make no sense.
But still, you know, if they're putting so much energy into destroying us and
why?
preventing us from right, this is what I'm saying. You have to ask yourself why.
Why?
Not necessarily why are these particular leaders alive and this one isn't.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Yeah.
The fact is, why are we even arguing about that? We need to be coming together, regardless of what particular religion or doctrine you decide to follow as your lifestyle. We still need to come together. It's what tribes are about. So that's my stand on it. I'm very passionate about that. I think watching it, it's always a constant. You guys killed Malcolm. You guys blah blah blah.
I know.
So and there's so many times, so much information that's come out, and I'm like guys, like we need to.
You know what you do? You need to make a clip. No, we didn't kill Malcolm, and put all your links to prove your point. So anytime someone disputes that, you just send them that one video.
I know.
Got all the links there.
I know. Do you know what?
Shut up.
Shout out to all my believers out there that I know that are listening. Who literally studied just for this. Like, they love to dialogue on that particular subject.
That's a deep subject. That's
with
why.
Facts.
It's a deep subject.
And articles and people. So, but it really is down to the individual to go and do the work and research. Do you really want to research, or do you want to rest on your laurels that, oh, you guys killed Malcolm?
No,
because
right.
if Malcolm was alive, like we keep saying, would you be doing the works of Malcolm?
I feel like because of your upbringing, you are able to deep dive into it more than a lot of other people.
Yeah.
When I first heard about the Malcolm story, I'm gonna tell you the truth, it was through a lyric of someone like Immortal Technique. And Immortal Technique said Malcolm got killed by the NOI. And it's like, well, he's a conscious person. He's someone that everyone respects. Why is he saying that? And he's not a person that lies.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? So understand why a lot of people may have the confusion.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it's a conscious political thing, isn't it? Red and blue again at the same time.
I think those type of respect to him, I think, you know, like I said, everyone they do their research, but it definitely is different from those who have been in it, that know Minister Farrakhan, or who, you know, there's believers in the nation who know Malcolm and speak of things that the outside world don't know. So, I mean, if we're going to come together and dialogue, you have to bring all the facts to the table so you can make a sound judgment.
Oh, you're right.
And not based off emotions, even though we are emotional people.
We're plants of emotions, literally.
Yeah, you have to, there comes a time when you have to be balanced. There has to be logic to it.
Yeah.
Just like science. So
you're a scientist?
Yes, I am. So
alright, boom. We've come to the end of the interview.
Oh,
I know.
Oh, man.
Were you loving it?
It was a vibe. It was a vibe.
Thank you. Before we finish this off, though, I just want you to describe your perfect world to the viewers.
Ooh. Do you know what? Simply, it would be like a Black Wall Street.
Jeez.
It would be like a Black Wall Street.
Jeez.
Not every So yeah, it would be like a Black Wall Street, and it doesn't mean like, you know, I'm against, you know, white people or any other race. No, I mean that if we can live, those that actually do want to live in peace and thrive, and who are not, what's the word I'm looking for? Who are not opposed, or who are not jealous to the thriving of Black community, then yes, you are more than welcome to.
You know what? I think the powers are connected so much today. You don't even know it. But I done a whole knowledge bullet this morning on Black Wall Street.
Oh, did you?
Like,
see?
Crazy.
See?
It's crazy.
It's vibes. It's vibes. It's tribe. That's what it is.
Okay, so your perfect world would be like a Black Wall Street.
It would.
I like the way you said it's not about just black people, yada, yada, yada. The truth is, I don't know why people are threatened by that. Anyway, because there's Chinatown. I don't see no one crying and complaining about Chinatown. There's Little Italy. I don't see no one saying nothing about Little Italy. Where is Ghana Town?
Listen.
Huh?
Hello.
Where is that?
Where?
Do you feel me? So what's the issue? What is the issue?
I believe that others, they know who we are.
Come on.
And they're afraid. I think partly is afraid of because...
So who are we?
We are gods.
Oh, shit.
Children of the Most High.
Thank you. Thank you.
Come on.
So they know who we are. And they can't hide it.
Of course.
That's common sense.
Know thyself.
Know thyself.
Know thyself.
Anita.
Yes.
This has been a beautiful interview. I love the fact that you articulated yourself very well on each of the questions I asked you. And I know there's so much more to you.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what? Let the viewers catch up with you, man. Let the viewers follow you. Let the viewers get to know you, who you really are. I think we gave them enough, to be fair.
I think so.
Yes. So what, you want to drop your socials where they can find you?
Yes.
Everything.
Okay, so
Plug 'em.
Instagram, you can find me again at the Tribe Nation 2019.
Mad.
Facebook is The Tribe. Website is www.tribeNation2019.com. I would say, well, you'll be able to find and email me if you need to contact me there. But yeah, Instagram is where I'm at. And just like, drop me a message. Drop me a like as well and a follow. And take a look at the website. Look at the pieces. And click pay and click buy. Buy.com.
So it's Tribe Nation, everything really, isn't it?
Basically, yeah. And if not, then again, keep to my socials, Instagram, and you'll find me at the pop-up shops as well if you want to meet me in person.
Yeah, we might turn up there still. Powers. Yeah, why not? I'll film it. So yes, people, that is Anita. That is the founder and CEO of the Tribe Clothing. So make sure you go check it out. Make sure you follow her. Make sure you connect with her properly because she's a dope soul, man.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I appreciate you coming down today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Do not forget, we are doing a review show on her clothing today. So we're going to attach the link of the review to this show. So just press that button and click the description and you're going to find it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Anita, thank you very much for coming down to Powers for Breakfast. And it's myself, 100 Eyes, with the lovely Anita from the Tribe. And we are out this rising on Powers for Breakfast.